Metro Home Building Center starting gate is in motion here for race one. It is the first of 15 and the field of 9, a competitive field of 9 to kick things off here. They are on gate, and let's send it over to Vance Cameron for the race call.
Lining up with Naxos, Jay's Little Spark, I Can Do It, Private Dancer, Century Gaga, Cinder Angelina, Badlands Giovanna, Windermere No Harm Done, Elm Grove Nancy Trails. Top of the stretch. They're approaching a start. There they go. They're off and pacing, and Private Dancer is the first one out. Coming with her on the outside is Century Gaga, the third one to the turn. Jay's a Little Spark, I Can Do It. Up the inside is Elm Grove Nancy now fourth, I Can Do It fifth. Moving into sixth, Badlands Giovanna, Naxos is seventh. Then it's Cinder Angelina eighth, and the trailer ninth. That is Windermere No Harm Done. Going to the opening quarter, led by Century Gaga for David Dowling. Private Dancer now second. In third, Jay's a Little Spark. Elm Grove Nancy alone fourth. Fifth is I Can Do It, 30. Anna 1/5 the quarter. Badlands Giovanna sixth. Naxos is seventh. Cinder Angelina eighth. And a Windermere No Harm Done on the outside, the trailer ninth. They move through the stretch, approaching the opening half mile, led there by Century Gaga. Private Dancer, the two-hole ride. Jay's a Little Spark third. There goes Elm Grove Nancy to the outside fourth. I Can Do It follows out fifth. Badlands Giovanna sixth. Naxos is seventh. Outside in eighth. Windermere No Harm Done. Now ninth. That's Cinder Angelina, the half in 101. And 1/5 over to the 5/8 they go, and it's Century Gaga, the leader with Dowling. Second is Private Dancer on the cones. Jay's a Little Spark third. Fourth on the outside is Elm Grove Nancy. Racing fifth is I Can Do It. On the cone sixth is Badlands Giovanna. In between horses, seventh is Naxos. Cinder Angelina eighth, and 3 high ninth. Windermere No Harm Done. The 3/4 up in 1:33 and 2. They round the turn for the second and final time. Shade more than an eighth left to go, and Century Gaga turning for home with the lead. Private Dancer, a textbook two-hole ride, coming to the outside. Jay's a Little Spark in the passing lane third. Deep stretch now. Private Dancer opens it up for McPherson. Jay's a Little Spark was second. Century Gaga third. The mile in 2:04 and 3.
One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, check.
Okay, we're going to get a look at the Universal Media slow-mo here for race number 1 at Red Shores. And as expected, the 5 Century Gaga and Dowling, they were aggressive off the wings, and they got to the front 30 and 1. But a nice two-hole ride from the 4 here, Private Dancer and Corey McPherson. They just tracked along in the two-hole fractions of a half of 101 and 1, 3/4, 133 and 2. Soft fractions here. The track is off a bit with the rain that we had. We got a little mud there on the track. And but this first race, they handled it quite well. Private Dancer, that perfect two-hole ride. McPherson angled her out at the top of the stretch, and she just drove right on past the fraction setter, Century Gaga, to get the win here. Time of the mile, 2:04 and 3. It's Private Dancer and McPherson to kick things off here at Red Shores on a Saturday afternoon.
Private Dancers arriving at the first race winner's circle. Bay Pacing Mare 7 by Brandon's Cowboy. From the Riverboat King Dam River Swing, owned by Paul and Zach Conway of Bonjaw. Paul does the training. Corey McPherson picks up the winning drive. The time for the mile in 2:04 and 3. Private Dancer in the Saturday afternoon opener at Charlottetown.